Hello everyone, I'm some random cuber from Two Angles, and in this video I'm going to be unboxing the GAN 356i from the cubicle. So if you guys didn't see my last video, I explained how I got 3rd place at Derpy Cuber's Spelling Bee competition, and I got $10 from that competition for placing 3rd. So I used those $10 along with other gift cards and discounts to get this GAN 356i2 for $33 instead of $70. So now let's open it. Okay, so here is the box. It's wider than I expected. I don't know, I forgot how it looks. Here's a card from the cubicle. So now let's start. So here's the box. It has some Chinese writing on it. Okay, so in here seems like the charging stand, the cube, some pamphlets, this box, probably the charging thing, and there's this pamphlet talking about how to operate the cube. Here's the regular GAN pamphlet that comes in most GAN puzzles. I already have one of these, so now I have two. Let's open this up. Oh, so there's a black GAN bag, these springs, and the charging cable. Let's get to the cube. Looking at the cube, I feel like the magnets aren't super strong, like it's not staying in place. Oh wow. Look at that, the lights just turned on. There are lights inside of here, seems like. It's kind of oily. Pretty loose, I guess. So there's obviously these ridges or something to handle the GAN robot. So, yeah. I don't know, let's see some first turns. Yeah, it's clicking. Well, it's frosted plastic, so it's like GAN and feels pretty clicky. I don't know how else to describe it. Let's see the corner cutting. It easily cuts over 35, which is pretty normal these days. I don't know, it kind of feels like every time there's some metal piece that's clicking in place and it doesn't like feel like it's right, like shouldn't be like that. I don't know, feels weird. Yeah, I don't know. I might have to get used to it. Turns pretty good, pretty fast. In the charging port, you have to do this with white facing up, and it's charging one side. We'll plug this in with the cable that is given with it. Oh, it kind of locked into place there. So if I take the center off, can I take the center cap off? I don't know. Let's look at a piece inside. I don't know if I'm supposed to do this. There's this like ball inside of here, so it sometimes lights up. So here is the pieces. They're pretty hollow here and there. There's still that honeycomb thing, as always. It's less on the edges. This torpedo. Yeah, pretty cool. I'm not an expert on any of these mechanism pieces thing, but yeah, seems it looks pretty different because like they made it a lot hollower. I'm guessing to make it like more affordable. Here you can see it lights up. Anyway, putting it back together. If I can. So yeah, it feels kind of loose, but it doesn't look like it. Oh, so let's connect it with the app. So here I have the app over here. Try it now. Let's see. So how do I connect the cube?
To save you from watching me struggle with connecting my cube for 10 minutes until I realized the cube was at 0% charge, here's how to connect your cube for the first time in case you were wondering. From this screen, click on My Device, make sure the cube has charged for like 10 minutes, and that your device's Bluetooth is on. Now, in order to connect your cube, with the wipe facing up, do UU prime 5 times, or until you see it on your list. Now press on Connect and it will be connected. Some cubes need to be shaken lightly 5 times. You can disconnect the cube by having white on top and doing U 5 times.
Okay, so I finally got the cube connected, and it seems like the problem was because it wasn't charged. So you see I have charged it a bit, so hopefully now it's gonna be holding up until the end of the video. So let's see. You can see it tracks the movement, and let's say just in case, like in case that this happens, like you can see that it's not correctly oriented like this. You can slide your finger like this, so that it'll be oriented correctly. So yeah, you could also change the view in here. In general settings, to stickered, which looks like this, kind of like the regular GAN cube. And you can also switch it to hollow, which seems like it is just the stickers like this. So going to the home, I created an account for myself. You can see some random tuber. And let's look at the features. So these three, you need an account created, but for this one you don't. So in case your cube is scrambled, for example, this cube is scrambled, and then you want to solve it, but you don't know how, you can press this button, use GAN 356i, and make sure it's positioned correctly. And now, do the correct move. And now it's solved. Let's say that this cube is scrambled, and this is not a GAN 356i. Let's say this was scrambled, and you don't know how to solve it, I guess. You can press the use your non-smart cube, and it will use the camera, and it senses each side. So now once I got all of this, it sensed the cube, and yeah, you could solve it like that. R2, next move, F2, next move. And now it's solved. So that is pretty cool. On to the next feature. Let's see, AI teaching. This seems like the same thing as the GoCube Academy, and it seems like there are algorithms over here. So once I finish the steps, it'll show all the algorithms over here. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so let's see, there's this personal training.
Here's how the personal training page works. This algorithm scramble is just like a regular solve. You'll get a scramble and you solve it. If you solve it within 3 minutes, you'll be able to unlock standard timing, which is the same thing, but the stats are saved. The free scramble is just a hand scramble and solve, and the algorithm training trains you on specific algs from either beginner method or full CFOP, which includes F2L, OLL, and PLL algs. More on that later. I will now be trying the algorithm scramble mode, so here we go.
Okay, so now I got inspection. Okay. And start whenever I want. Pretty good. 48 minutes, 320 TPS, 11 rotations. But I don't know about end moves, it might count that, so yeah. Plus 71. I don't know what exactly that means, so it's pretty cool.
How the algorithm training works is you choose the alg set that you want to practice on. In this case, I chose PLL. And so you orient the cube as it says, and then following the virtual cube that is shown on your device, not the actual cube, you do the algorithm, which is something I did not know here, so I just did the algorithm, and it got to that NB perm case, and then you can see the virtual cube resets and does the algorithm again, so you have to follow the virtual cube. In here, once I finish doing the algorithm, you'll be able to see that the cube virtually is actually messed up while the NB perm case is on the physical cube. The reason that happened is because I did not know that it doesn't follow the physical cube, it just follows the animation over there. I just spammed the algorithm twice, which meant that I started the algorithm before it told me to start, or before it reset itself on the device. So make sure you wait for it, I guess. And yeah.
Let's check out this free scramble. Press on the scramble. If I finish solving. Okay.
Here in the battle tab, there are again 4 game modes. The first one is a friends battle, which is unlocked by default. You can make friends from the friends tab, and it gives you suggestions based on who's at your level, or if you know someone has a GAN I, you can friend them. Next, this beginner's mode is unlocked once you get a 2-minute time on the standard timing mode, not on the regular battle tab, and it's basically just like the regular battle, but it's meant for beginners to practice on what they don't know, or if they want to try new things, and so it doesn't count in the stats. The virtual battle, which is unlocked when you get a 1-minute time in the standard timing mode, is a 1v1, but as the title suggests, on a virtual cube, meaning you get the cube and you have to tell it each notation including rotations, while of course solving it faster than your opponent. And finally, the regular 1v1 battle is also unlocked with 1-minute time in standard timing. It's where you, well, race against other random people and get the fastest time. The stats are counted in the stats section. So that's basically it. This was probably the most edited video of mine, so make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss another video for my unfortunately non-consistent upload schedule. And see you next time. Bye.